Welcome to the 3 Minute Warning. My name is David Rooney, and once again, we are joined by a great Canadian football player. This week, we're speaking with Ishaan Gaur, who is currently playing for the Eric Hamber Griffins. Ishaan, how are you, man?
I'm doing great. David, how are you?
I'm good, good. Nice to see you, and thank you for joining us. Like I said, you play for the Eric Hamber Griffins. You're currently a linebacker, but you're also a long snapper, I understand.
Yeah, I think being a long snapper, a funny story. It actually started I think around 2 years ago when I started talking to my coach about playing university football. So one thing he always stressed to me, he was always, if you want to definitely get a spot on the team, be a long snapper. That's not one of the most you could say pristine positions on the football field. So like a kicker or like a punter, teams need that. Teams really rely on players on special teams and such as long snappers. So I've been putting my work in to be a good long snapper, and I also used to be a center as well. So that definitely helps out, in terms of snapping the ball and all the mechanics when it comes to getting that perfect spiral back to the kicker and the holder.
I think it's one of the most underrated skill positions on a football team. It really is. So that's awesome. You actually have been playing for the Griffins basically your entire football career. You started when you were 13.
Correct. Yeah. It
That's
was
awesome.
no, it was definitely one of the big reasons I am where I am today. Yeah, I was getting into high school. I was a super short, overweight kid, and football really brought me to the person I am today. I lost 60 pounds in the transition, or in during my years playing football at Eric Hamber, because I tore my meniscus and MCL during my grade 10 season, which led me to actually, gain a lot of weight, which then kind of, turned my mindset around, and I was like, my life's at risk, and I could die any day with the weight I'm at and with the way my health is looking. So, football really fueled me, especially my coach Bobby Gibson really fueled me to get fit and get ready, and be an absolute, as my coach likes to say, an absolute stud on the field.
And you mentioned Coach Gibson. He's been there for 10 years. Basically
Mhm.
started the Griffins football program and has been growing it since.
Oh yeah, what Mr. Gibson has done, it's just phenomenal to see, and it really just gives me goosebumps because he's definitely somebody I've looked up to. The past 5 years I've known him, he's always been very calm, very I like to say he's very like-minded in terms of how I think as well, very practical, and obviously sometimes it hurts, but he's very real as well. But you know what, I think it's beneficial. To have someone like that by your side, someone who's not biased, someone who's always looking at the real side of situations. So I'm definitely thankful to have him, and I think Eric Amber would not be the same without.
So, as an Eric Hamber Griffin, who are the teams you hate to play against?
Oh my goodness! I mean, I remember back when what do you call it? We were in tier two. We always used to have a very a nitty gritty games against the Spectrum Thunder and the House Sound Mariners. It was actually, I believe, in 2017 in our semifinal game against House Sound. Funny you say it. I got my first strip sack ever in that game, and I'm not going to say it was a blowout or anything out of respect for House Sound, but I mean, it was definitely, during the season, we've always had our fights and we've always had our nitty gritty battles. So it's definitely fun to get playing against teams like that, the Spectrum and House Sound.
And it was the Spectrum that you guys won the Double A Tier Two championships against in 2017.
Oh yeah, no, I yeah, definitely. That's on our championship rings. I'm never gonna forget that. I remember most of the players on that team, and all are such good guys, and it was an honor to play against them, and it was fun too. That's what you call real football right there.
So you're not just a stud on the field, but apparently you're going to be a entrepreneur in the business world as well. I understand that when you are done graduating high school, you're heading to SFU for the BD School of Business.
Yeah, correct. I'm pursuing my bachelor's in business degree at the BD School of Business, and yeah, if you know who I am, I've always been very fond about anything to do with business. I love learning from other people, working with other people, and actually, currently, I'm the chief executive officer of Trilogy Hamburg Business Group. It's a newly founded organization at our school, and we just work with communities and charities around this school community, and we help and see where we can give back to the community in the same community that we were raised and given so much opportunity.
You're also going to try to play football for the clan as well?
Of course, yeah, no, that's my big goal. Obviously, playing football is I want to keep it going. It's something that brings me a lot of joy. So yeah, definitely, I do want to play football for SFU.
Fantastic. Finally, I got to know when you're gearing up for a game, big game, little game, what do you like to listen to beforehand? What are your go-to tunes?
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm a big, what do you call it? I listen to a lot of Indian music before I, what do you call it, play a big game. Or sometimes I like to go into hip hop, and anything that moves fast, anything that gets my heart rate going. That's what hypes me up. So definitely, it's all over the place, but you know what? Anything that gets the job done and helps me get focused on the game, that's all that matters.
Well, thank you very much, Ishan, for joining us. We really appreciate your time. Good luck in this upcoming season and in your future business career. I'm sure we will all be watching to see how well you do with that discipline and focus that got you from where you started to here, carrying on with you in your professional life as well. So, thank you very much for joining us.
Awesome. Thank you, David. This was super fun.
Well, this has been the 3 Minute Warning. Thank you again to Ishan for joining us. Tune in next time for another great interview.